have tipped so far in one direction. It just should frighten everybody. I don't understand why it doesn't. I know I'm
Well,
repeating
and
myself here, but we will get. And I think, as I said, this is a very big tipping point. This Rittenhouse trial, and I'll tell you why. It's obviously this poison, this wokeness, this political correctness. That's not even a strong enough term. It's not political correctness. It is radical wokeness has infiltrated, has infected all the institutions. We've gone through it before: academia, colleges, education, big tech, big media, obviously government, and the military. We've mentioned it before with this slime ball, Milley at the top. They're now trying to purge the military of anyone with a MAGA hat or a 3%er tattoo like you have. They want those people out. And they want to diversify the Marine Corps. That's the new movement from last week. They want to make the Marine Corps look more like America, so you can have more, look the cast of Zoom. You want just to have every box checked. When the Marine Corps for 250 years was about killing the enemy, was about killing and dying for this country. These are the best of the best, not some diverse collection of people whose immutable characteristics, whose skin color or sexual orientation was what made the Marines. It was about their willingness to fight and die for this country. There's something we can all be proud of. That's over. That's over. These sickos, these people in the Biden regime and in the media and in big tech have poisoned the military. But now this is even more, this might even be scarier when you think about it. We might have criminal justice by the mob, by mob rule may have infiltrated the courthouses. And if they can convict Kyle Rittenhouse, if the mob can force a jury, intimidate a jury to convict someone like Rittenhouse who is clearly innocent, and I'm not having this debate with anybody. If you watch the case, see, I've been, like you, I've been following every detail here. If you watch the case, if you paid attention, you're more fair, you're more even handed than I watch this case, and he's 100% innocent. There's no gray area.
There's zero gray area. I'm 100% with you. No,
there's 3 shootings. All 3 are on video. All 3 are self-defense.
Yes.
Kyle Rittenhouse, and here we go again. We're going to get flagged. Acted heroically in protecting his town, his neighborhood, his friends, his family. He did the job the government is supposed to do. The police, the DA, the mayor, the governor. These are the people who are supposed to protect the citizens, the taxpayers of Kenosha, the businesses of Kenosha. They didn't do their job. So guess what? Kyle Rittenhouse, a 17-year-old baby-faced kid, a junior, whatever he is, police cadet, a lifeguard, stepped up and filled that void and did it heroically. There's no debate. He is 100% innocent. But the mob decided that they wanted to see him convicted, even though he didn't. He shot the most despicable, the worst of us, the worst of the human race. That's who he shot. That's who he killed. He killed just awful, horrible people. But somehow the likes of, you name it, Joy Reid and Chris Hayes and
Geraldo Rivera.
Geraldo Rivera, we'll get to that moron, decided he committed some crime. They don't know what. There was, a gun violation that was dropped. He violated curfew. That was dropped. There's still 5 charges pending. The jury's deliberating them. The jury has questions, and the mob has already doxxed the jury. We know that. They took pictures of them outside the courthouse one day. We know that from George Floyd's cousin, nephew, friend, whatever he is. No one's quite sure. He's got some connection to George Floyd. He was bragging that. So if they decided this innocent kid has got to go to jail, has got to pay, what are they going to do next?